Guys, we are already late. Apparently there is a McLaren F1 at a car show like 10 miles away from me right now. So I just rushed to get home and we are gonna take the Supra and hopefully chase down and find a McLaren F1. So I'm now over 1,500 miles, have about 1,600 miles on the clock with the Supra. And honestly, I feel like the car's a little bit louder now. I know that's the official break-in period for the Supra. So I feel like once it hit 1,500, it's just a little louder in the pops. And I don't know if I feel any like more power or anything like that, but it definitely pops a little bit more. It's not gonna come off my camera at all, but that is definitely one thing really cool. I'm about 2 miles away now from this show. Huge shout out to my friend Aaron from Innovative Speed Shop. He and Neil are the ones who did the full ceramic coating and detailing on the Supra. Well, he texted me a picture of a McLaren F1, which is literally my all-time absolute dream car. The Gallardo is my all-time favorite attainable dream car. McLaren F1 though, however, is the all-time, pretty much everybody can agree, the greatest car ever made. So I'm excited to see one. I've never seen one before. I've seen the Senna and the P1, which is pretty cool. So to be able to see, I guess, all three of McLaren's crazy hypercars will be pretty amazing. All right, so I am spectating because it's $5 to do that and $30 to get in, and my car is filthy. I haven't actually washed the Supra since the VIR event. It is really, really dirty. I've been driving the GTR pretty much every day. I actually haven't driven the car in like 2 weeks. So at least spectating, that's fine, and I'll just get in and walk around and see what they got going on. And while we wait in line, now is a good time to point out we have new merchandise. I'm wearing my new Supra hoodie, and everything is free shipping for the rest of the year. That code is free, so check out the Teespring link in the description and pick up some new items. I even have new die-cut decals, so I got a sweet Supra design, actually the same one on a sticker, two different ones for the Supra. I got the GTR and the Tacoma, so check those out. Alright guys, we've made it, and there is the McLaren F1. Holy crap, to see that in person is insane. Holy crap. That thing is so low to the ground.
Down in California, they wanted it for the...
Wow. XP4, so this is one of the, I guess, prototype ones or something, but of course it's road legal and everything.
Do just what you want. You're the one I trust, and I always be around when I need some loving, baby. No one else.
Yeah.
Let you down.
That's probably enough B-roll shots of the McLaren. Wow. So I've never been able to see like a hypercar like that, but that is the all-time greatest car in the world, in my opinion at least. That is so insane. And he actually does drive it. He drives it like a street car, so it's not just sitting in the garage all the time. But it is insane looking at the tan interior. We got even blue accents on the seats, which is a really nice contrast with the blue on the exterior. But 3-seat configuration looks very cool. It's a small car. The driver's center is definitely interesting. Obviously, just how it's all laid out. Very, very interesting car to see in real life. Alright, so we're going to take a break from the McLaren, unfortunately. You can actually see a little bit of the gold liner on the inside of the engine bay. I don't know if the reflection can see it a little bit in there, but definitely a super crazy car to see out in real life. So with that said, we're going to say goodbye to the McLaren for just now. There is a brand new 2020 Porsche Speedster and then a few other cars here. So we'll check out some few more cars and then continue with the day. break from some of the little cars. Now we get over to a monster truck or two. I've seen this thing quite a few times, like a rock crawler Jeep. This is a really sick setup, very clean. I think these are like 40s or 50s. They are 43-inch tires. They are waist high. And then we got this Ram sitting on airbags. Wow. All the custom powder coating down here. That is one heck of a suspension. These are probably 42s. Yep, hey, I actually guessed that right, but this Ram is massive. It's a mega cab as well. Look at the suspension setup. That is just unreal, everything that this thing has going on. And the bumper, wow. I don't even want to know how much it costs to do this lift, but that McLaren is $15 million. It's a $15 million McLaren. But the Ram definitely, you just see it with people's heads how much bigger that is. At a few cars, we're gonna get a few rolling shots of the McLaren as he leaves. Here we go, guys, saying goodbye to the McLaren. How sick is that thing rolling now? Never, ever, ever seen an F1 rolling. Look at that.
That's pretty cool, Dale. Is it her car, your car, our car? It's more or less her.
Well, guys, that is it for the McLaren. He is gone. I tried to look back here to see if I could find it again. But that is it. Crazy enough, that car is from RK Motors, which is actually right here in Charlotte. So that is actually a local vehicle. And I'm sure it might even be in their showroom one of these days. But that is so sick to see a McLaren F1. Such a crazy spec too. The dark blue looked awesome, the silver wheels, and then that cream interior with the blue accents. What a car. It's very small, like it's so low to the ground, very tiny little car. Oh man, that was so cool. That is like the all-time greatest car in the world, and I'm pretty sure everybody can agree. So I don't know all the specs for the McLaren. I'm gonna look it up in just a second, but that has, I believe, a 12-cylinder naturally aspirated engine, 6.1 liter. I think it's 627 horsepower. I will confirm that in just a second. So yeah, looking it up, 627 horsepower at 7,400 RPM with 479 pound-feet of torque. And obviously it has a 6-speed manual transmission. 0 to 60 is 3.4 seconds. That's crazy for a car that's, what, 25, 30 years old around, is that fast. And that was like the world record speed holder, I believe in 97 for 241 miles an hour or something like that. I don't know all the specs, I'm looking them up real quick. But what an iconic car to actually check out. That is like, oh my gosh, that's crazy. That was basically the 90s supercar. Like today we get, you know, the LaFerrari, the 918, the P1, those kind of cars. This is the one from the 90s. Curb weight, 2,400 pounds. That is insane. That is literally 1,000 pounds less than this Toyota Supra with 350 horsepower. That is crazy. And then just looking it up, 106 units were manufactured. Now here's the thing, 5 prototypes, XP1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So this is one of 5 prototype cars. That's crazy. 64 road versions of the F1. There was 1 prototype XP1 LM, 5 tuned LM versions. There was a long-tail prototype, 2 long-tail versions, 28 race cars. Production started in 92, ended in 98. So this is literally one of 5 F1 production car, or pre-production prototype cars. That is as rare as it gets. That is crazy. So with that said, let's start up the Supra, which is a completely different car, although they both have BMW engines. That is a BMW 12-cylinder in the McLaren, and this is a BMW 6-cylinder, so the Supra is like half the car. with a horrible cold start. That wasn't, or a warm start, it didn't do anything. Oh my gosh, that is just crazy as a Bentley heads out. So that is definitely a fun way to spend a Saturday morning. It's 12:41 now, but that is a random video to make. Normally I don't even film on a Saturday, but thank you Aaron at Innovative Speed Shop for sending me the info to come out and check this out. That was insane. We're gonna do a quick acceleration now in the Supra. Oh man, this car does not get old. It's still so much fun. And then I do want to give, I guess, a shout out to RK Motors, the owner of that, for bringing out the McLaren F1. A lot of people just don't bring out those types of cars, but honestly, I've found in the Charlotte area, there are so many people who bring out their insane hypercars and supercars. Like the new Ford GT, there's like 2 of them every month at Cars and Coffee. Twin turbo Lamborghinis, crazy Ferraris, all sorts of very high-end expensive cars. So to be able to see that car, the fact that he drove it here, it wasn't trailed in, he drove it here, probably 20 miles or so. That is impressive. And man, what a car, what a car. So I think that about is going to wrap up today's video. Random video. I had no plans to actually film anything today. I didn't even know about this event until 2 hours ago. That was very well worth driving down here. It wasn't too far of a drive. But to see that car, that Porsche Speedster was really cool. Those are like 300 grand or something like that. Just watched a review on that. Well, the Speedster looked brand new, especially being a 2020 model year. So of course it was brand new, but that tan interior was amazing. Those are all manual transmission cars, and it has the fire extinguisher, the bucket seats. I think they're the 918 seats, or close to it at least. Well, that was definitely pretty cool to see. And then that GT3, whatever the black one was, and then quite a few Corvettes and Mustangs. There's a lot of muscle cars at pretty much any show around here. But yeah, that is gonna wrap up today's video. I'm excited to go look at all the shots I took of the McLaren, because that is just one heck of a car, and especially to see it in blue. That's really cool to actually see it in a nice color like that. Really good color combination. So anyways, that is it guys. Don't forget, we have merchandise in the description below. Check it out, free shipping all year long. Definitely take advantage of that. We even have a bunch of decals of all the cars. They're only like $7 or $8. It's super cheap to get something cool for your car. We have ones on the backs of all of our cars now. They look really sweet. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed today's video, chasing down the McLaren F1, the greatest car ever made, and I'm pretty sure 99% of you can agree with that. But that was fun as the start-stop feature works. Anyway, thumbs up, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video.